You shook your head no while you said, yeah, that's conflicting.
Her picture keep popping up when she says things.
I'm gonna get you some goddamn ice. Who's got the recipe for ice? I'm gonna ask Tony. But yeah, what you call it? What you call it? I put it like I put it like this.
From the same supply as Vince. Let's move on.
I put it like this. For the people that didn't, y'all not gonna apologize, but y'all gonna feel it on the inside because you know we talking about you. But I'm glad I could get Rand to apologize. Matt, I'm glad you got your piece.
Oh man.
And we definitely need more people to, because I don't want. Here's the thing: if you don't preach accountability and you act a fool, that's fine. At least you're consistent. Don't be virtuous, and then when the gun's pointed at you, put your hands up and act scared. You earned the bullet. That's all I'm saying.
That's fact. Don't be mean, Gene. All right, moving on.
Oh, Don DeMarco. Don DeMarco. Where's Wale? I need Wale Mania, the sequel. I need Wale Mania Backlash. That's what I need after that.
About those mozzarella sticks in the wings and a cup of water.
You know, I appreciate your persistence. I appreciate your persistence right here. Look at you.
This is basically what Jay told Gene.
Beat it. Wash your ass.
Hey.
To the people, and for the people who don't know the context, if you don't
he was waiting for that.
If you don't watch a product,
he was waiting on that.
You are a fan of wrestling, but you follow one brand, but you specifically design your whole flow on preying on another brand's downfall. Post, commentate, watch, which gives them attention, which helps that brand that you hate, by the way. And then you make comments about it, insinuating the fact that, oh, this person's a druggie, this and that would have you. WWE would never. My friend, you're playing yourself. You're playing yourself.
Yeah.
I felt like he needed a tie to do this dialogue. I like it though.
Huh?
I said he needed a tie to do this dialogue. I like it.
Yeah, no. My apologies. It's just one of those things, man.
We're giving you the platform, Jay.
You give me a solo? You give me a solo? Okay, all right. Well, I guess. All right, because we're doing this whole thing. I'll try to make this quick because what? Okay, so backstory. I'm at work, and I'm watching AEW. I'm watching the game simultaneously. One for work, the other for pleasure. That's AEW, right? Then I saw the promo. Immediately afterwards, I got I got tagged into the chat on Facebook that we have at the Backstage Brawl just to collaborate on ideas. Shout out to that chat. Shout out to the brothers that are involved in it. People's Champ being one of them, right? Big E being another one, right? This fellow, an alumnus of the Backstage Brawl, a guest star, a recurring character, if you will, Mean Gene. He is a well-known character that is pretty much your bare bones Mark. He's what you like to call a Mark. And what I mean by that is, remember when Kid Ty was talking about hating John Cena when he was basically, on top of the thing? He was that guy who was like, F John Cena. Remember when Roman Reigns was big dog? He was like, he can't wrestle. And now all of a sudden they can.
Oh, I got you. He's an ass.
And they're good.
I got you. Yeah, go ahead.
And then you have people who work under Vince, don't have the best time, go away, find a business, say like a Cody Rhodes, hate on Cody Rhodes, he comes back, oh yeah, it's Cody Rhodes. And then of now, you see a guy like Tony Khan. And I think that's pretty much the biggest reason why I guess I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a fan of Tony Khan. I'm an advocate of Tony Khan. You know why? Because I'm a human being and I make mistakes. And I know that sometimes, just like other people, it's very hard to cut a promo on a guy that you care for. Imagine that the People's Champ was the boss of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and he had to tell him, you're fired. I know my brother. He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it. If Shelton Benjamin was caught speeding, doing something crazy, I would be crying. I'll be shivering in my boots trying to fight that man because I love him, boy. I love him, right? That's my dog. That's one of my favorite wrestlers, right? If Bret Hart in his prime was caught with Sonny doing God knows what, and Ty was like, I got
firing him.
I mean, well, Ty would fire him, but the point is that a lot of people would nah, y'all wild. See, this ISO is a little crazy too because my hair is a little. The point is that it's gonna take a lot out of a person who has been a fan and gets into the scenario and to insinuate that not you, Matt, not People's Champ, not Kid Ty, but in general, us as fans could put off the hat of a fan and put on the hat of a manager and all of a sudden get it. It's very hard. Look at any job that you get. We made this whole thing. I remember we had a podcast before we even got into Facebook Lives and all these different types of things. And we said we started grading Tony Khan 1 year after AEW's founding, 2 years after AEW's founding. And I kept saying, let's not grade him compared to his peers. Grade him according to his peers at the years that they officially got the job title. Grade him. Let's say Eric Bischoff got full control in 93. Grade him as 95 Eric Bischoff. Grade him as 1980s Vince when he was coked up and taking steroids and doing muscle ups and covering Jimmy Snuka's death. Did he do anything? Did he do anything compared to all of that? I think not. But a lot of times you get a guy like, I don't know, a Mean Gene who would look and say, look at this guy, look at this goof, look at snort cocaine. Guess what? Your best, your favorite, the person that you cared for the most did it too. So don't even sit there and try to pick and prod at a content that you don't really care for, by the way. You don't even watch. You don't even watch the damn product. Yet you pick and choose when something bad happens. And then you say, hey, well, this your man's, this your man's, this your man's. You ruin professional wrestling for people like me. You ruin it. You ruin it. You make me want to look at the TV and throw a freaking batarang from Queens all the way to Brooklyn, not to me, not to Matt, but straight to the whichever 8th floor building you're sitting on top of and top off the damn head. And I love this man. I love this boy, Mean Gene. He's cool people. But my God, stop being a mark. If you want to be an analyst, be an analyst. If you want to be a mark, be a mark. And post fucking titties on Instagram and Backstage Brawls accounts and flood that up and say that's views. Do that. You want to make that a big thing? Fine. You want to be known as that? Fine. I know, Matt, it's a good thing to watch. I know it's a good thing to view, but there's a cap to that.
Matt, don't agree with that. You know who's watching.
You on the roll. Yeah. Shay.
Being ignorant.
Not me, Shay.
Being ignorant in a space where you want to give commentary, because again, this is what we're doing. It's commentary. A lot of people are doing what we're doing. They're talking about what's going on after WrestleMania, forecasting all this stuff about WrestleMania. We try to give nuance. Don't try to pick and prod and give off these ignorant points over here, because Matt's bringing up top-notch points. People's Champ bringing up top-notch points. Kid Ty bringing up top-notch points. And you hear talk about...
Yeah, shout out.
So that's my piece on that.
My God.
Again, I got love for everybody, but people like that make me want to quit watching professional wrestling for good, let alone commentating on it. So if that's going to be the thing, let's just let it be the thing. Tony Khan, get it together. AEW is still a fantastic thing to watch. I know you ain't even cover it because Bryan Danielson is supposed to. I'd imagine he's supposed to have a very big match pretty soon that everyone's going to be hype about. So if you're going to talk about Tony Khan right now, talk about him in weeks from now when that match goes off and people are going to be like, oh, it's a 5-star match.
Brian better not lose is all I got to say.
No, I will.
I'd like to think about the positives.
I can almost guarantee that show's not coming on until midnight. We ain't,
that might be true.
5 in the morning. And yeah, ain't nobody going to be up but Jesus and the Mexicans.
Hey,
I'm sick of it. What?
It's crazy.
That That might be true, but I remember.
Right, but
I remember what was it, a month or so ago? Weren't we in Australia?
I made a video about that shit.
Hey man,
that you did
not. But I'm just saying again. This is what wrestling organizations do. There's a lot of trial and error, but we got to roll with the motherfucking punches to appreciate the good things.
Sometimes I really do.
I know, and I appreciate you for being a through and through hater. But it's basically applying. If you wanted to apply logic, it's there. That's all I'm saying. If you wanted to apply a logic and nuance to the point of Tony Khan, because again, there's a dude who is a fan who come from a privileged background who maybe doesn't know what a true brawl looks like.
Yeah, but you know what pink cocaine is?
Maybe he knows how to do that too.
What? Still, what I do?
But at the end of the day, man, it's not like other people ain't do the same thing. All right. Remember the rumors? What was it? Dixie Carter and Hogan and all that type of stuff. Exactly. Yeah. So let's not get it twisted. This ain't the worst thing that we've seen. Let's not do it. Let's not do it.
You know, can I say something about your promo right now?
Go ahead.
I love your promo, man. I think it was impeccable right there. You know, I think. Listen, man. I think there's a lot of things there that I appreciate. First of all, you talking about a backstage brawl in AEW on the backstage brawl. I think that's great promotion right there. I think that right there, that is not coincidence. That is God. That is God right there. Just, I think that right there shows that we doing our job. We over here predicted brawl out and brawl in just by joining the game. We are revolutionaries. We are visionaries. We are Seth Rollins. Number two, sometimes when you be making those mocking voices, when you be making fun of people, you sound like 50 Cent. And I think that's great. I think that's phenomenal. For a minute there, you sounded like Lil Wayne, and I said we had a good childhood. I think that's great.
Oh my God!
I think that's fantastic. Number three. Let us not direct our attention away from the fact that I got this man to apologize in a Knicks. I think a lot of justice has been served on this day. Word to Edge.
Jesus Christ. Why?
Why did we start like this? I didn't know that was going to happen. I didn't.
Yeah, and I was like, I thought you did your hair. I was like, when?
You're right. You know what messed me up? I'm me, and I thought that was me right now.